Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special guest, Rabid Beaver. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I am doing great. I am so excited to do this. It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, this will be a great day for you. Today we are getting my roster completely roasted and destroyed by the man, the myth, the legend, the person who's put all my guides together for all of my legendary unlocks as of these last year or so, Rabid Beaver. If you have not already checked him out, his link will be in the description. But we're going to be doing two videos today, one on my channel, one on his channel, where he roasts my roster on my channel, and I'm going to roast his roster on his channel. So if you want to, the companion video will be up probably at the same time as this one on his channel. So, well, I guess without any further ado, you have anything you'd like to say before we get started, Rabid Beaver?
I'm so excited.
This is gonna be so easy. This is gonna be so easy for you. It's not even like we were originally, when we talked about this video, we were like, maybe we should have a competition to see who does the better roast. And I'm like, bro, like who do you think's gonna win that, huh?
There's plenty to roast in my roster. Come on.
All right. Well, I guess for the commenters, before we get into this, who do you think roasted the other person's roster better in the comment section? I already know what the answer is, but just have a little bit of fun. But I guess if you don't have anything else to say, I mean, you can get right into it if you want.
Okay, let's see. So first things first, you're in Kyber 4. How dare you? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
That's actually kind of impressive, but we'll jump right into the roast. First things first, my dude, a CLS team not finished.
Yeah.
And like it's 3 Zetas, 2 Zetas, 2 Zetas, like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, there's so much investment for not getting anything out of it.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but holy crap, dude. Holy crap. Like, dude, a CLS with 1 gear piece away is just painful to my soul. Get your life together. Oh gosh. Going through just your speeds really quick, like, yeah, you have some solid speed characters up here, but like overall your speed starts to peter out real fast, which is kind of sad. Like, your mods are just, you're not doing great. Like, I appreciate the extra 90 speed on that, but the fact that this whole line is around 230 speed is painful.
Yeah.
And you did the cardinal sin of having a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with a First Order officer slower than your Hux. Like, dude.
I actually didn't know he was slower than my Hux. I haven't looked at that. Okay, I'm gonna favorite that.
Yeah, like, dude, get that fixed. Especially, I mean, right now it doesn't matter because of the Kron. I get it, I understand, but come on, dude, it's so good. 25 speed over Hux. You're gonna be beautiful on all of those Jabba fights. Please get it fixed. Please. Also, your Dash Rendar being way down here, like, that is wild, dude. A 246 Dash Rendar is painful to see. Like, yeah, you have some great characters up here. Like, you have a great idea of who should be up here in general. With, like, you know, you've got the Captain Rex up here, the Mara Jade, you have the Resistance Seraphim. I love seeing that. I love seeing Gideon. But, like, dude, the Dash Rendar being down here, the Darth Vader being down here, like, you have some work ahead of you. Definitely do.
Yeah. We were in my guild. We were talking about our mod scores, and I'm definitely one of those people that need to start working on their mod scores a little bit.
I will give you this. Besides the characters, I say besides the characters that aren't invested, I mean, because you have quite a few. Besides these over-invested, under-invested characters, the bottom of your roster doesn't actually have like a ton where I'm like, oh my gosh, that needs to be relicked. Why is it here? Like, you've done a fairly good job, but like, dude, some of these are like, I don't know. These two specifically are so painful to see, especially because they are the engine of their teams, and you're sitting there with them not relicked. If you relic your CLS, all of a sudden your CLS team becomes better because of 3POC. Like, the stats share. So like, seeing him 1 gear piece away hurts my soul.
Okay, long story, I can tell you later, but yeah, I don't really have an excuse for that one right now.
Yeah, and like, dude, you are skipping farms hard. You are playing hopscotch with your farms. Like, oh, gosh, let's see, where are they? Look at this. We got 6 Zetas, and I'm like, that's great. You know, you got your Finn Zeta.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But like,
Yeah.
bro,
I knew
what happened to your Jedi training Ray?
Nothing ever happened to my Jedi training Ray in the first place.
And yet you're working on like gas right now. It's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm really starved for Zetas, but you know what would be fun? Let's take up the team that has the most Zetas in the game. I think that's a fantastic idea.
That's a peepee. All right.
Fair enough.
That's different.
We don't shame peepees. There's nothing wrong with a little peepee. I get it. But still, dude, like, that is such a wild thing to do. I keep seeing people go like, oh, I'm going for gas. I'm like, you don't have the Zetas. It's like 8 Zetas to get this team going.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zetas, dude, you have a General Grievous team with no Newt Gunray Zeta. Like, I mean, even if you're not using Newt Gunray on Grievous, you're leaving this guy sitting around. You could drop his Zeta. You could even just drop the Omegas for his leader ability and have an extra team in your roster. And you're just sitting here with a Newt just being like, I get to sit here. Like,
I actually also did not know I didn't put the Omega on him. So maybe I'm going to favor him right now.
And like, obviously your first orders, it's gonna miss some Zetas overall, but you have the major ones, so like, I'm not gonna penalize you too much, but dude, you are skipping projects and leaving a lot of Zetas on the table. Like, obviously you found a way to use Kylo Ren. I've seen it in your streams, and it's impressive what you use Kylo Ren for, but I'd much rather you be able to use that Wat Tambor for your Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. You know, I'd much rather see you have, you know, the First Order Stormtrooper or the Sith Trooper Zeta, stuff like that. But like, dude, you're skipping farms. You definitely aren't taking the time to finish.
The Zetas and the mods it's just a whole nother project that I start working on, and then Lightspeed bundles come around, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta start working on this while I'm trying to finish up my last farm, and then I have to compromise, and it's definitely hindering myself for sure.
And I just noticed something that I am worried about.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so you use a Gidme team. I've seen you do it. You use a Gidme team.
Yeah.
Why is Anakin down here? Why is he at 234 speed? My dude, you were putting him under Qui-Gon Lee.
I actually don't have an answer for you. I actually don't know.
Qui-Gon, at the start of the battle, if there are no Galactic Legend and all allies are Jedi, all other allies instead gain offense equal to 30 times their speed. Why is your Anakin so slow?
I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you.
I was literally like looking, I was like, I don't remember seeing Anakin in the top of his list. And then I went to speed, and sure enough, I don't see him anywhere.
I'm gonna tell you that we were talking before we were recording. We were talking about, oh yeah, our mod game, there's some characters that we have, we're like, oh, I'll mod them when I get them, and then I don't mod them again. I haven't looked at Anakin's mods in probably a year and a half since I relicked him up.
Oh gosh, yeah, please fix that. Please make your Qui-Gon hit and just absolutely destroy people instead of like,
yeah, it's kind of well, when I was in like Erodium and stuff, it was doing great things for me, and then I started getting into Kyber more, using it against more higher relic teams. I'm like, oh, this isn't really doing a lot.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have speed, it's the problem.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Gosh. Okay, going into your ships.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Everyone sleeps on their ships, and this is a perfect example of a roster that's worked a little bit but not fully into it. So, first things first, I am so proud of you for having your enchilada. It's at least something you're working on. You've had 9 months to work on this, and I feel like you should have it 7-star yet, but what do I know? Maybe you got really bad drops.
It's 25 out of 100 right now.
Jeez, that would be some really bad drops.
I've been farming my ships every single day. My ships are my main energy farm. I've been farming my ships every day.
Okay, because you're sitting here with your lightspeed bundles and you got an awful lot of these tanks that you're supposed to have that you don't even have the Star Fortress in here, and yet you have a comeuppance, and that's really what keeps the Ray's Millennium Falcon alive long enough for comeuppance to actually matter.
Yep.
Like, your tanks
That's
are just
I favorited.
non-existent.
Yeah.
And the worst crime of all is this fleet, because you started a Sith Eternal farm. You can see it in the Chimera, you can see it in the Relic 7 Anakin, you started a Sith Eternal farm. And
I did, that was in your first GL.
Yeah, and you gave up on it and then didn't finish the freaking fleet, even though you got the pilots done.
I have all of them favorited, but yeah.
Like, you have a TDC here, you don't have a TIE Interceptor, and how many shards did you say? 50 shards for TIE Interceptor?
Let me double check. I have 240 on my scythe, and I'm getting Inquisitors right now, by the way. And I have 50 Interceptor shards?
Yeah, 50 Interceptor shards. Let's see, if I'm doing my math correctly from when you got Ray, you should be at 140. So, like, my dude, you would be right next to having a GL killer fleet if you actually, like, pushed for it.
I don't know how I've not gotten that tier done yet.
Like,
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, yeah, it's just, you have an Iden Versio already unlocked, you have the TDC, you should be like, wow,
yeah,
that is,
favorited.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
that is painful. Do you see those mods?
Yeah, I moved my mods around recently for her because of Inquisitors, but yeah, I have my Iden favorited, and I have not gotten around to finishing her.
Yeah, like, okay, to be fair, a low gear Iden does a ton. If you can get a Zeta for a low gear Iden, you can afford the Zeta, you get holds throughout, even into, like, where I'm at. Like, I still get holds on my frickin' Iden. And, like, even into Erodium, when I had her at gear 9, I was still getting holds on my, or not my Zori. I still get holds today on my gear 9 Zori. Sorry for that. Let me turn that off real quick. I didn't know that was still on. But... like, to be fair, you can use a ton with a low gear Iden, and I appreciate low gear Iden. I love low gear Iden, but my dude, like, you don't have a Zeta on her. You don't have, like, any investment into her. Which, I mean, to be fair, you don't have TIE Interceptor yet, but you should be at the point where in a week you'll have TIE Interceptor. Instead, you're still like 4 months away.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold on. I just remembered. Didn't you spend on the $30 pass a couple times during Bane?
Yeah, that's how I got Bane.
Oh my gosh, so you had 2 proving grounds, too.
Yeah.
How do you not have the TIE Interceptor, dude?
I couldn't tell you. I genuinely can't tell you. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so crazy. Oh my gosh. I think I need to end there, because that's the best roast I could go with this account, is the fact that you had multiple proving grounds and should have it at like 6-star at this point with those proving grounds.
Hey guys, who do you think did the better roasts?
Yeah, go watch the one on my channel, and you guys can comment which one do you think is the better roast.
I guess at least I realize that it's this bad. At least I'm better than those people that submit their rosters and they're like, yeah, I'm going for Gungans right now. All your 12 characters.
Fair.
I recognize my mistakes. And they are many.
You're working on Inquisitors right now.
I have to, otherwise I'm gonna get booted.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying the fact that you don't have an Interceptor to make it an actual worthwhile farm while you wait for Riva.
I know. Yeah, to be fair, you did actually tell me a few things about my roster that I genuinely didn't even know. I didn't realize my Anakin mods were that bad, or my First Order officer, or my new gun ray. So
Fair.
there you go.
Yeah, I feel like if you're trying to target a roster, you actually find some stuff that, you know, you normally wouldn't see. So, I don't know. Hey, maybe it'll help overall. But
Yeah, I have gotten a few more favorites out of this. So
yeah. What's the what is that thing? Epic rap battles history. Who won?
man.
Who's next?
Next, you decide. Guys, I think we know who won. Oh man, that was fun though. Well, thank you for coming out, Rabid Beaver, and absolutely destroying me and my lack of prioritization. I appreciate it for the reality check.
I'm excited for my reality check coming up next.
Yes, we're about to record his. So again, if you have not already, the companion video is on his channel probably right now. So go check that out. And well, I guess I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you have not already and you want to see me suffer more often. I'll see you in the next one, everybody.